Hello everyone and welcome back to this 100% walkthrough of the Ocarina of Time. Last time we finished the water temple. Today we're going to be doing the fire temple. This guide will show you how to do the fire temple, get all the skulltulas that you need, as well as beating the boss and generally finding your way through this temple. It may seem a bit strange to be doing this after the water temple, but I had my reasons in that using the long shot, or getting the long shot, that you get in the water temple makes the rest of the game so much easier, and there's actually an area in the fire temple that you can't access without the long shot in order to get a secret skulltula, which is why I chose to do the water temple first. Having that upgraded hook shot really helps, just in general as well. So this cutscene here, the leader of the Gorons, he is going to fight the boss of the fire temple known as Volvagia, or Volvagaya as I always called him as a child. So after this cutscene, you can't see it, it's just out of sight, but there is a Goron to the left of us that we must free. He is our very first Goron. The idea of this dungeon is you have to go through it, freeing Gorons. They give you a little bit of helpful information. But if you follow the guide, that should be all the information you need. So, follow with me and hopefully we'll get you through the fire temple. So, we'll stand on the switch. Well, if we got you through the water temple, I think we can get you through the fire temple. You don't even need to talk to the Gorons, by the way. They will give you a little bit of advice. Feel free to talk to them if you want, but that's our very first small key. So I'm just going to jump back across here. Right on the other side of the room there are some pots with some pink fairies in them if you want to get them, but you don't really need to. So we're just going to head back through to the main room here. Well, this isn't the main room. This room here is the main room. Okay. So this temple actually gives you a little bit of freedom with the order in which you want to do things, so it doesn't really matter. For this room at least, but we're going to be heading over here at first. And oh, just a warning, this dungeon has some doors that are fake and some that are real. So we're going through here and we're going to stand on the switch and you get a small key just through here. Nice. So I'm just going to ignore the Gorons, like I say. Don't really need to talk to them. Cool. So next we're going to go through here. I'm going to move a little bit out of the way and I'm going to play the Song of Time. That will move the Song of Time block just in front of us, giving us access to the upper section. Great stuff. So what we're going to do now is climb on top of it. Up here, through this door. Okay, so this room, you can avoid the spinning tiles or you can shield and wait for them to stop. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this kind of room if you've ever played the 2D Zelda games. Just wait for them to stop. Okay, good stuff. So, there's a like here. They will eat your suit, so just be careful of that. So I'm going to hit it. And one hit with the big Goron sword kills all. Nice. Doesn't really, but in that case it did. So I'm just going to backflip into the skulltula. And that skulltula 67. Okay. So that's everything in this area. We're going to move across to the other side of the room now. So we're going to leave here. And you can go around the outside if you find it easier. I often do just go around the outside. I really don't like... I don't like having to jump across all the blocks and the obstacles. I do try and avoid them if possible. But yeah. So I'm going to go over this way. And I'm going to jump across the bridge. I'm going to avoid the fire bats as well. And this time I'm going to head down here. And you can stand in the lava temporarily. After a couple of seconds, it will hurt you, so just be mindful of that. So there is a very obvious bombable wall here. And there's some fire keys around, sorry. So just be careful of them. Nice. Okay, oh, and I got some arrows as well. I actually need arrows. I wasted quite a lot of arrows in the water temple. So that's quite a good drop. So we're going to stand on this switch. I'll open the door. And another small key. Great stuff. So that's 2 small keys now. And 1 skulltula. Great stuff. So a pretty good start to the fire temple so far. But there's not really much else to do in this room at the minute. So we're now going to head through to the next room. We don't currently have a map or compass. But it is this side of the room that we need to be on. So we're just going to head up here. At least I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's the one with the locked door. So we're going to head through the locked door. And we make it into this room here. So, pretty cool if you've got the long shot. Because you can actually long shot onto this. But obviously the hook shot will do pretty much the same thing. And the bats are flying. I don't want them to knock me off, of course. So I'm going to kill them from a distance. So what you do here, basically, you drop down and you have to push this block onto the fire. Just like so. Great stuff. Then jump on the block. Wait a couple of seconds, because it will take a little bit of time. And it will take you up here. Great stuff, great stuff. Then open this door. And you're in the next area. Okay, so this next room, what you want to do is turn to the left. And these guys, you can just hit with your sword. Or you can hook shot them. Or you could even use the big Goron sword. Sorry, not the big Goron sword, excuse me. The Megaton hammer a little bit later to turn them upside down if you want to. But we're going to kill them. And basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump across here. And I'm going to push this block. A little bit of a block puzzle here. But not really. It's quite simple to solve. We're just going to push it over the edge. Then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to grab the block. And I'm going to pull it over here. That's pretty much all you can do with that block. I'm then going to climb back up. And I'm going to climb back up here. No, I'm not. Sorry. That's a mistake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here. And I'm going to climb on this climbable area. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop a bomb down there. Just so it hits the crystal switch. And it gives me a little bit of a head start. Just so that I can get up here. Nice. Just makes it a bit easier if you use a bomb. You don't have to, but it does make it easier. And just make it through this door into the next section. So there's quite a lot going on in this area, and again, it's quite liberal with the order in which you do things. Now I'm trying to remember, there's a bombable wall about here somewhere. There it is, yep. And there's the skulltula. Could hear the skulltula. So we're just going to get that real quick. And that skulltula 68. Okay, from here, we are going to avoid the boulders. And just have a general look around here. We're going to go through this alcove here. And through this door. If we head through here, there should be another Goron that we can rescue. And we're going to open this chest. Giving us yet another small key. Great stuff. So there is another small key, but it's on a higher level. But we're just going to wait for these boulders to pass. Oh. Move out of the way there real quick. I'm just going to have a general look around here, make sure that I haven't missed anything. I feel like I have. No, that's pretty much it. Oh, no, yes. Yeah, that's it. So you travel through the maze, stand on the switch. Sorry, a lot of this I am doing out of memory. Open that. Well, it's all out of memory really, but okay, good stuff. So that's 2 small keys, and then we need to find the other door. Oh, I got hit by the block. And there should be a door through here we can open. Great stuff, great stuff. So, this room can be quite daunting. I would advise using Pharaoh's Wind at this point, just in case you fall down. Just so you'll be able to get back up, basically. You know, it'll just be easier. So, once you've set Pharaoh's Wind, we're going to shoot this eye up here with the bow. And that will open that little door there. So be very careful when traveling through here. You do not want to fall off. You don't want to fall over or anything. That wouldn't be good. Make your way through slowly. Slow as you like. Slow as you like. There you go. And through the door. Great stuff. So, if you open this chest here, you will find the map. And there it is, the dungeon map. So, now that we have the map, the next item that we will get is the compass, but first we're going to travel back through here, and I still have Pharaoh's Wind set, which is pretty cool. Just in case I fall down, I've got that little bit of security. I'm going to travel through this door here, and yeah, then we can run along here, turn to the right. Now this activates a little fire wall that will start to chase you slowly. Don't worry about it. You should be able to make it through unscathed. It doesn't move very fast anyway. So we're going to head over to this bit. I'm going to climb up here through this door. And we're now above the room that we've just been in earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this thing first of all. And using this bomb, we're going to create a bit of a shortcut. Going to jump down here. Going to head along here, along this corridor. Stand on the switch, and then we'll just basically create a shortcut if we need to get back here. And you get a small key as well, which is pretty cool. Everybody likes small keys. So then we're going to head back up these this climbable wall here, because there's another small key that I want to get to. And another Goron who needs our help. So I'm just going to slowly climb up. Great stuff. Kill this guy again. Nice. Okay, so this is why I wanted the long shot. So if I remember the Scarecrow song. Okay, apparently I wasn't close enough. Let's try that again. There we are. So, this is why I want the long shot. Basically, I want to be up there. And from here, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to hit that area there. And that will take me up here. I'm going to go through this door. And can you guys hear that? That is the sound of a skulltula. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot this guy real quick. I'm going to climb up. And skulltula number 69 is ours. Okay, so now that we have that skulltula, there is another one that we can get. And it's basically just up here through this door. And you do need the long shot. Well, it makes it easier anyway. So yeah, we're going to take that. And that's skulltula number 70. So this next section you have to be quite quick. And this is why you need the long shot as well. Stand on the switch. So what you want to try and do ideally is long shot on top of the thing, and you're going to slide down and then just roll. Open the chest. And there you have 200 rupees. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. And we'll just get all that rupees, and let's see how many we ended with. 362. Nice. So I'm now going to head back down to the main area that we've just been before. So we're going to head... Basically, all we're going to do now is backtrack. But we did get the skulltula, which we wanted. And we got 200 rupees, which I also wanted. So yeah, that's basically one of the reasons for doing the water temple first. Just means you don't really have to backtrack as much later. And I've just fallen down there, which I didn't actually want. I wanted to be down there, I didn't want to be up here. So we're just gonna... There we are. And it's just going to carry us back down, remembering Pharaoh's Wind, because we did get Pharaoh's Wind if we fall down, and that is pretty damn cool. Okay, so I'm gonna long shot that. I'm gonna jump across here, kill that real quick, and I'm actually looking for this area here. So I'm going to jump across, I'm going to stand on the switch, and that is going to open the gate. Next, I'm going to jump across here. I'm going to kill this guy just so he's dead. And I'm going to make my way over to the room that I just opened. Okay, so you have to be very careful here. There's another one, so I'm just going to jump across. And kill it. Great stuff. And then we're just going to jump across again. And I'm going to get the next small key. Okay, fantastic. Cool. So, we can't actually go anywhere else up here. There isn't really anywhere else to go here. But I am just going to climb across the tops. Just because, mainly, it's better than falling down. Just so you don't have to deal with the boulders and stuff. But now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to jump back down. We're going to go through here once again. And I'm just going to be very careful and make my way across. Back to this room that we were in before. And what I'm going to do this time, actually, I'm just going to go up here. But we're going to take a different exit this time. So, can you see where that small key is? Well, that's where we're going. The door, it's locked, it needs a small key. We're going to go up here, through this door. Great stuff, we're going to head through this corridor. Open this door. And we're in this room. Now, there's quite a lot in this room, quite a lot to do. And you can notice, actually... Hold on, I'm just going to try and kill this keys. You'll notice, if you inspect this area, you can see all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do first is get the compass. The compass is just to the right here. Now, these walls, they will light up with fire as you pass them. You can follow the path of the boulders if you want to find a safe route, but generally just stand next to the walls and just see if the fire lights up, and if it doesn't, you're good to go. But it is a little bit of a fire maze, so if you open this chest here, it will give you the compass, which is pretty cool. And then the next thing that we're going to be getting is the Megaton Hammer. Okay guys, we're now going to try again to get the Megaton Hammer. Remember that I have the power of editing. Failed this quite a few times. It's quite difficult, so just make your way slowly, but obviously carefully. You could even Z target to make sure that you're going the right way. And there we are, just in the nick of time. If you want, and if you feel comfortable, use the slingshot, well, the long shot, if you've been following along with this guide anyway. And there is the Megaton Hammer, and it looks like I've just been attacked there. Oh no, yeah, the fire came back on. Okay. So, okay, we got that. Where to go from here? Well, the first thing you want to do is jump back down here, and you'll notice this switch. Now, if you didn't know what to do with that before, I'm about to show you. Pull out your Megaton Hammer and use it, and you can drop down. Great stuff. You can also hit these items like when you're not standing on them, and use the Megaton Hammer again to destroy them. Move through into this room. Okay, so get rid of the bats because they can be quite annoying. I'm going to equip the Master Sword here. It might just be a bit easier to get these guys. Great stuff. So again, pull out the Megaton Hammer. Oh, excuse me. And what you want to do is just hit the switch. Okay. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Right. There we are. Good stuff. And that will drop that platform. Creating a stairwell. Cool. So pick up... Well, actually, I'm going to get rid of these bats first. Pick up one of these blocks. And we're just going to head down here. And we're going to put the block onto the blue switch, which will weigh it down, allowing us to pass through safely. Great stuff. So, again, Megaton Hammer. Drop down. Cool. So, now that we're here, climb back up, use the Megaton Hammer on this switch here. Through this door, and see that switch over there? We're going to get across there now. Use the Megaton Hammer on this switch. It will open the gate to the Goron below, and then Navi will tell us that it's rusted, but we already knew that. So I'm going to head through here, open this chest, and that will give us our next small key, which is pretty damn cool. So where to go from now? Well, I'm going to climb back up again. And what we're going to do is go back through here. And I'm going to jump across here. And I'm going to use the Megaton Hammer on there. And that will drop the platform back to the first room. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop down here. Great shortcut there. And we're going to head not towards the boss room. Sorry, my mistake. We're going to head back out of this room again because we don't yet have the boss key, but we are about to get it. So we're going to head through here. And we are going to drop down here. Kill or ignore the bats. It's entirely up to you. Great stuff, great stuff. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to use the Megaton Hammer on that switch. And if you wondered why we have another small key, well, this is why. So we're going to open this door. Ah, this room, interesting. So what you can do here actually, if you use the Megaton Hammer, it can actually turn the enemies upside down. You can kill everything in this room with one spin attack if you want to, a well-placed spin attack, but I prefer to just use the Megaton Hammer to turn them upside down. And you can kill them easy enough that way. And that gets rid of all the enemies in the room, opening the door to the next area. So we're going to head through this door. And there's a room with tiles and like So basically just wait here for 1 second. Keep waiting. Great stuff. So now what we're going to do is pull out the long shot. And I'm actually going to stun the like, hit the like, take a step back. I just prefer to kill them this way. Just find it so much easier. There we are. And there's a skulltula here that I'm going to kill. The skulltula here. And that is skulltula number 71. So, now that we have that, get those rupees if you want. Good stuff. And we're going to head through this door here. Fire dancer fight. So, I'm going to show you guys the other way to kill these things. Pull out the Megaton hammer. And basically just do that. And you can even hit them with the Megaton hammer if you want to. You will get like 2 hits, so... But yeah, I'll basically just do it this way to show you guys. But you'll notice there that after 2 cycles, he's still running about. Now that's because we haven't hurt him enough. Whereas the big Goron sword does a lot more damage to him. So again, Megaton hammer. So we're going to hit him. Missed him that time, sorry. We're going to get a few cycles. Oh, and he runs straight around us. Okay, this is not going well. I'm just going to keep trying to hit him there. There we are. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So again, Megaton hammer. Okay, so we got quite a few rounds out of this fight, apparently. And basically just try and jump slash him if you can. And there he is, finally defeated. Oh, some bombs as well. Bomb drop's always nice. And there's a chest up there as well. I'm not actually sure I remember what's in this chest, so we're just going to have a look anyway. It's probably more bombs. Yeah, it is, yeah. That's probably a hint that we're going to need bombs for something. Head through this door. And... just want to try something I've never done before. No, I don't know why I thought that would work. Okay, so... hit the switch. Yeah, never once ever in my life tried that. Just thought I'd give it a try there now. Anyway, this is the boss key. And it will take us through to do Volvagia. Great stuff. Cool. So now all that's left to do really is just go ahead and fight the boss. The first thing we can do, head back through here. And I actually have a pink fairy in a bottle, so I might not bother getting one, but I will show you guys where to get one just in case you want to. So turn to the right, jump over these platforms, and then you can use your long shot to get across here. And you want to do it so you land on top of this as well. But you don't really have to, I guess. Climb up here, equip your Master Sword. And you get bombs and 2 pink fairies. And I want at least one of them. I already have one in a bottle, so I'm not really too concerned about that. And then I'm just going to try and make it across here. Okay, that didn't work. Do not try that. That does not work. Great stuff, so we should now be able to reach the boss room. There we are, and through the door. And here we are at the boss room. So there's nothing left to do really except beat Volvagia. And the way to do this is you need the big Goron hammer, the Megaton Hammer. And here comes Volvagia. Here she comes. Subterranean Lava Dragon. Actually quite a difficult fight. Does a lot of damage as well. A hell of a lot of damage. So, Megaton Hammer. I'm also going to use the Big Goron Sword here because it's really powerful. So, equip your Big Goron Hammer. Then Megaton... Big Goron Sword, sorry. There we are. Megaton Hammer first, then the sword. And this fight basically involves several cycles. Try and avoid him as he will breathe fire, which will do a lot of damage to you, so just be careful of that. Yeah, see, that did five hearts there, so that's really not good. Okay, cool. So that's the first round of the fight. So I'm going to wait for them to reappear again. And it's going to be in this one. So again, I'm going to do that. Big Goron Sword. Cool. That's the second round of the fight. So I believe this time he's going to go straight up in the air and put rocks down. Pour rocks down upon me. What you want to do is wait on the very edge of the arena and you will be safe. And she's going back under again. I'm not sure if Volvagia is a boy or a girl, but I keep swapping, but never mind. Let's see. So he's over there. I'm gonna just avoid him because that took too long to get there. There we are. So 3 jump attacks with the Big Goron Sword, and Volvagia is no more. Great stuff, great stuff. I don't know how easy I made that look, but it's really quite hard. Cool, and his skull will turn into a heart container, which we can collect, and there's nothing left to do now but go on the light to the Sacred Realm, where we will meet the Goron, who is the sage. And I think I just give spoilers away there. And the sky is returning to normal over Death Mountain. And the curse is broken. So I was never sure if Volvagia was the one who was causing the eruptions in the Childling phase. Or if it's just because it's a volcano. Not really too sure. But Volvagia wasn't even resurrected when we were a child. So yeah. The leader of the Gorons is the Sage of the Fire. The Fire Temple. Darunia. And it's a strange coincidence that all the sages are basically all the people that Link is associated with so far. And with the exception of the Spirit Temple, that remains to be true. But there we have the next medallion. The Fire Medallion. So there is a couple more things that we need to do. Well, there's one more thing that we need to do really, and it's get the big magic meter. Cool. So yeah, we're going to get the magic meter before we end today's video. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Basically what you want to do is long shot across here. You can also hook shot the platform, the pillars if you want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy this block. Just so that we can like jump across there, like down there if you want to. But it's this area I'm interested in. And we're going to head through here. And it's a great fairy fountain. So I'm going to stand on here. And this will give us the giant magic meter. The biggest magic meter that we can get. I'm not sure if the fairies got bigger as Link grows up. I feel like they did. I feel like they were a bit smaller when Link was a child. But yeah, there you have it. The enhanced magic meter. Great stuff, great stuff. Well, that is it for today, guys. That's all the time we have. I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Leave any comments if you have any. And next time, we're going to be doing the well child Link, and I'll get a few more skulltulas along the way. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.